Hello, friends! Imagine waking up one morning to find a voicemail from your deceased sister, a sister who died tragically in a fire years ago. But there it is, a message left on your phone, her voice pleading for help. This is the chilling experience faced by Mark, a man who thought he had already endured the worst of his nightmares. Before we dive into the details, let's get to know a bit about Mark and his sister, Emily. Growing up, they were inseparable. Mark was the older brother, always looking out for Emily. Emily, with her infectious laughter and boundless curiosity, brought light into Mark's world. But everything changed one fateful night. It was a cold December evening when the fire broke out. Emily was trapped inside their family home. Despite the firefighters' best efforts, Emily did not survive. The loss shattered Mark. He was left with a void, haunted by the thoughts of what he could have done to save her. One morning, Mark woke up to a notification on his phone, a new voicemail. He didn't recognize the number, but curiosity got the better of him. He pressed play and froze. "Mark, help me. It's so dark. I'm scared." The voice was unmistakable. It was Emily. The message was dated just a few hours ago. Mark's mind raced. How could this be? Emily was gone. The phone slipped from his hand, his heart pounding. Was this some cruel prank? Or was there something more sinister at play? Determined to uncover the truth, Mark retraced his steps. He visited the old family home, now a charred ruin. He spoke to the authorities, but there were no leads. The number that left the voicemail was untraceable. Desperate and running out of options, Mark turned to a paranormal investigator hoping to find answers. The investigator, a woman named Claire, listened intently to Mark's story. She had heard of spirits attempting to communicate with the living, but this case was unlike any other. Claire suggested they perform a séance at the site of the fire. Mark, though skeptical, agreed. They needed to find closure. The night of the séance was eerily quiet. Claire began the ritual, calling out to Emily's spirit. The air grew colder and the flickering candlelight cast ominous shadows on the walls. Suddenly, a chilling voice echoed through the room. "Mark, I need you. Help me." Mark's blood ran cold. It was Emily again. Claire urged Mark to respond. Voice trembling, he asked, "Emily, where are you? What do you need?" The response was faint but clear. "Trapped. Need fire." Claire's eyes widened. "She's trapped in the memory of the fire," she whispered. "We need to help her move on." Mark felt a surge of determination. As the final words were spoken, the room grew warmer and a sense of calm washed over them. In the days that followed, Mark received no more voicemails. The eerie silence was a relief. He visited Emily's grave, feeling a sense of peace he hadn't felt in years. He knew that wherever she was finally free from the darkness that had held her. Friends, this story isn't just about the supernatural. It's about the bonds that tie us to our loved ones, even after they're gone. It's about finding closure and peace, no matter how painful the journey. If there's one thing to take away from Mark and Emily's story, it's that love transcends even the greatest of tragedies. Thank you for watching, and remember to cherish the moments with your loved ones. You never know what tomorrow holds.